Okay, what is good, boys and girls? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're just going to be backtesting the 10am power of 3 again, and we're just going to be extending the November 2019 by a week. So we'll get right into it. Don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer, and we'll go ahead and edit this. Just add one more week on. And these are the current stats: 90% win rate, 55k in the balance, 55% made since roughly June, I think. So yeah, we'll get right into it. Yeah, let me put this full screen. And let's see what we have. Okay, so we have this new daily gap that formed. I think we probably will go down and tap that. Does AS have it as well? Yeah, we do. We are at all-time highs though, so obviously gonna always be bullish. However, this whole leg, pretty sharp leg up over days. So I think we probably do want to rebalance into this gap. We have a 15 here as well as a discounted 15, which we didn't tap into. ES hasn't tapped into it either. Looks like NQ attempted to, but failed. So yeah, okay. So we're in this 15 now. I'll probably take this first inversion, to be honest. Leave stops there. Target that. Go break even here. That's if we can get it. Yeah, we just about get it. Not the best inversion, but we can try it. And then we'll just go 0.5%. Yeah, AS did tap into it as well. So we can play this out. Go break even. Trim 50% there. And then because this is so low down, I'm just going to keep on trailing stops in profit. Should be able to move stops just above this high now. Okay, so we had stopped out there. Unfortunate, but we'll move to the next day. Good trade. And have we filled this daily gap yet? No, we haven't. So clearly, the new week opening gap. So clearly, we want to rebalance into that gap, especially with yesterday closing so bearish. AS hasn't tapped into it either. Yeah, looks like we are in a sell model now as well. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for this. Okay, so did AS tap into that? Deeper tap into that gap with more of a proper manipulation. We didn't really have any candles close outside of it. I'll try let's see, we get a change in state. Yeah, okay, we get a change in state of delivery there. So at least we have one confirmation. I'll just leave it to run all the way down here. Go break even there. And yeah, because we didn't really have the best manipulation leg. Not going to really be an A+ setup, but we'll go break even there. We tap that, made equal lows. Get stopped out of break even before we go and run. Fair enough. Well, look, can't win them all. And we'll go to the next day. Probably did go break even, maybe a bit too early there. But clearly narrative was correct for the past 2 days. Clearly did want to fill that new week opening gap. New week opening gaps are such good draws on liquidity, and that just proves it. So now it looks like we flipped into a buy model with our accumulation and manipulation legs into these gaps. Got a 15 that formed. We've been getting some pretty A+ setups this backtesting session, which is very nice. So if we come down to manipulate into this, did AS. So AS is made equal low, so at the moment we have SMT, but yeah, SMT is broken. Yeah. I'll take this, change in state of delivery. We'll leave stops just below this order block because having this stop very wide doesn't really make sense to me, especially after seeing that just textbook accumulation. Looks like we're going to get a 3-minute inversion. We don't have any other gaps. We only have a 3-minute, and we can go break even there. And because we're at all-time highs, I'm just going to leave 2R just to run, and then we could probably take the standard deviation, well, not standard deviation, but yeah, the fib projections lining up with the 2R. So I think we're just going to try aim for a 2R right now. Break even. And we get our TP hit. Okay, so decent trade there again. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast, but I am in the middle of a challenge series right now, so I do sort of have to be on the charts quite a lot. We did just take a trade for the challenge series and managed to catch a 4R before we got stopped in profit. Well, we got stopped in profit at a 4R. The trade ran up all the way to a 10R, but I didn't actually trim anything. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, link is in my description. And I did signal that in my Discord, so how are you going today? Especially with this weird move at market open. Looks like it could be a potential New York manipulation, but see what we do in this 5. So we tapped into this 5. High time frame bias is sort of telling me that we might want all-time highs again. However, we are respecting all of these 4-hour gaps. And we inverse this hourly gap, sorry. I mean, could probably take light risk long, but I'm going to sit out today. We've already caught some good risk to rewards. Yeah, would have been able to take this range and state, run it up to here. So yeah, would have hit that, but it doesn't really matter. Everything's just a bit choppy right now. I'd rather sit out and win a trade than potentially take a losing trade because I didn't follow my rules. So yeah, no more trades today. We've already made that 10AM PO3. And yeah, that's the end of today's backtesting session. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you learned something. These are the stats. Made 3% in the week and increased the winner up by a tiny bit. So yeah, thank you, and I hope you'll have a good trading week. So yeah.